All right, I'm sure this is the juicy stuff that you've been dying to get into, so let's dive right into it. So, your marketing, okay? Changing the way you market is going to probably be one of the most important things you can do right now. And in order to help you, I suggest going to www.deepdivemasterclass.com and understanding my methodology for online marketing, as it will allow for the rest of this training to really make more sense. So let's dive into it. What should you change in your marketing? The biggest thing you have to realize right now is if you're not changing your marketing to be associated with what's happening, it will be tone deaf. People aren't looking to scale at the current moment. They are looking to sustain and have security and certainty. People aren't looking for freedom right now. They're looking for income security and to ensure they are okay. People aren't looking for coaching. They are looking for solutions and the answers to their greatest pains. Inside of marketing, for years, I've spoken about making painkillers instead of vitamins. Right now, people are going to keep buying the painkillers, not the vitamins. Everything from your ads to your funnel to what you promote and your offers are going to need to change in order to be associated with this new feeling and experience. To those who don't change, they will see extremely high advertising costs. They will see very low engagement rates. They will see extremely costly marketing and advertising. Those who adapt and meet the market where it is will have extremely high margins. Marketing is now more about hope, positivity, and solving the pain than ever before. To help you through this transition of marketing, I'm going to review the critical elements of marketing in this training. What should change and what you can do. So, what should you change in your marketing? Let's dive deep into your avatar. I'm going to assume you know who you're working with. However, it's time to take another look at who you're working with right now. It might be the time to focus even more for you to get rid of some of the audience that you thought you served. The truth is, when external elements occur like they are right now in the world, we can't serve everyone. Furthermore, we can only serve those people we can actually help, that we can solve a true pain for, and that have the money to be able to pay us. Most entrepreneurs don't want to define their niche or their audiences because they are afraid that it will stop them from building their business. Right now, you need to stick out like a sore thumb to everyone you come across. Attention might be cheap, however, the attention people have on their problems is scattered. Business owners are paying for pains to be solved, and unless you're selling them vitamin C, no one is buying vitamins. Now, let's dive deep into your positioning, okay? The greatest thing about the positioning you have in your marketplace is that it can change at a moment's notice and it's easy to do so. See, positioning is the ability to change the way someone sees you when they come across you. And it's critically important right now. Those who are going to buy from you must see that you are certain on who you help, how you help them, and that you have a track record or at least a brand story to back up why you can help them. People purchase from people who they like and trust. At this time, people will buy from those they trust and believe in more than even if they like you. Right now, it's important that you look at how you come across to someone. Are you positioned to them as an authority? Are you effectively communicating what you can help them with easily? Does it take less than 7 seconds for someone that doesn't know you to easily say, oh, they can help me? What can you do to become hyper focused on your avatar audience even more? Based on everything you know about them, what can you do to increase your authority to your current audience and anyone else that comes across you right now? What must change in your positioning, and how can you change that right now? The truth is, if you effectively communicate your positioning, you can help anyone get a clear message that they need to work with you. In a time when someone is searching for certainty and the answers, your positioning is critical. Okay, so let's go into your messaging. I actually dive a lot deeper into this in my deep dive masterclass. What you need to realize during this time is that people will move through the cycle of understanding their pain and problem and then go to the solution much more quickly than normal. People that know they have a problem are going to want to solve that problem. When you give them a process and method accompanied by your authority and the right offer, it will also allow someone to easily and effectively work with you. Messaging is also going to be important, so be repetitive. Right now is the time to post and email every single day, if not multiple times a day. There is a lot of attention to go towards your signal, as people don't know what to do now more than ever. Using this to your advantage is important. Now isn't the time to be afraid to talk about what you're doing over and over and over. Repetition is needed for success, and when you have the right message, it makes it easy. Okay, let's dive deep into your offers. And guys, keep in mind, we do a lot more in our deep dive, so don't forget to check it out at deepdivemasterclass.com. So let's get into the offers. The more offers you can push out, your offers, programs, and services to someone right now, the better. Most of the time, we are afraid to tell people our offers and how we can help them. Even more, we're afraid to change offers or adapt to the market. Right now, you might need to reposition your high ticket offer to allow for a longer payment plan. You may need to create a lower end offer, or because you're changing your audience, you may need to completely revisit how you're helping someone in times of the economy being the way it is. The luxury market evaporates, and most companies do better with volume than high priced products. I say this with one note, that ultra luxury doesn't change because those people aren't affected. If you serve multimillionaires today, keep doing what you're doing, just do more of it. However, if you're serving the mid-market, it might be time to try new offers or even try lower end products to allow for more profitability on your market and audience, and for the people to feel safe working with you or buying from you. Another option at this time is to provide assessments or audits for a reduced fee, allowing you to open up the energy of someone becoming your customer, or even providing something that should cost $500 for $47. Buying goodwill will allow you to help someone solve their major problems later. Overall, it's important for your offers that you adapt to the marketplace quickly. You may have a dialed in offer, however, that offer might need to be adjusted now. Now let's go into your brand story. So what is your brand story right now? Whatever it is, it needs to be able to give people hope, security, and certainty. Add on top of what you've already have and realize that all bets are off. The more certainty and security while being authentic and real, the more people are going to follow you. The more emotion that you bring to your content, the more you're going to be magnetizing. The more facts and information you can provide that's based on past data and history, the more people will believe you and look up to you. So let's go into your funnels. So chances are your current funnels are not optimized for this. If you're running your funnel, I would suggest at a minimum changing the ads and copy on the landing page. Overall, you're likely going to need to go through your funnels and talk directly to the new messaging and ideals and points that people are having in this current moment. For the time being, I would invest more time in testing various live campaigns and funnels versus evergreen campaigns. Your audience and new customers are going to be changing their beliefs and minds quickly, and it's important that you really keep up with how the market is responding and reacting so that you can capitalize on this for generating new customers from your leads. Let's go into your campaigns. So no matter what type of campaign you're running for the offers you have, you need to be quick, and by definition, they will likely do well if you're repeating your messaging time and time again. So while there is a lot of scarcity for someone right now, adding the typical closing dates or even timers are going to be effective, along with price discounts or at least a different type of offer than you've had in the past. My suggestion, when the economy isn't stable and people's mindsets aren't stable, isn't to pre-plan campaigns, but rather talk about stories of what's going on in your world and to talk talk about what's going on in the world. This allows for the attention of world events along with what's happening in your world to fuel the creativity for the content needed for an online campaign. Let's talk about communication. So this is simple. You need more communication, more live streams, more webinars, more posts in a Facebook group or community. Get in front of your audience and your leads more and more. This will build a relationship that will be remembered for their lifetime, okay? So your number one job is to give certainty and security. Now, let's get into increasing the LTV of your leads. While I covered the sales aspect in the sales section further on in the training, the easiest way to turn more of your audience and leads into customers is going to be simple. Start more conversations with them and show up live, giving your energy more often. This combined with giving them more offers and attempting different angles to obtain their attention is going to allow for many of those who've been following you or are in your audience to purchase from you going forward. And that's about it. So let's get into paid advertising lead generation. If you are using cold lead generation for your audience building right now, is going to be a truly great time. My expectation is that people will take action more quickly, presented with the right information and messaging. From the start, I'm seeing lower ad cost, higher click-through rates, and lower cost for opt-ins, as long as the lead generation isn't tone deaf and is based on what is happening right now in the market, along with in your specific industry. So right now for me, I'm doubling down on lead generation, including cold lead generation, with the expectation that I'll make my money back up front and generate 3 to 5x ROI within 60 days. So remember, give certainty and security. So let's talk about paid advertising sales. So paid advertising for sales, bringing people to webinars and sales calls are some of the most effective advertising right now. The core objection, okay? Get someone on your sales page or get someone to contact you by text or on a phone call. People are searching for answers, and when they do, it's your chance to help them with whatever it is they need help with, okay? So paid advertising, let's talk about our Be Everywhere strategy. So please note that the Be Everywhere strategy is probably one of the most effective ways to turn your audience into leads and customers right now. Simply put, the idea is if you get in front of your audience more automatically, more of them are going to want to work with you. A simple strategy that to use right now, and one of the strategies that I go into in depth in our Deep Dive Masterclass, the 14-day Be Everywhere campaign that uses 20 to 25 ads on your warm audience to shift your entire message, increase your authority, and show your solution, and then get them to buy or get them on the phone. It can take less than 3 hours to put this campaign together. The investment might be $500 for your entire audience, and I've seen people make $50,000 in a week using this campaign. In conclusion, marketing is critical, important right now. And it's all about shifting how you've been talking to your potential customers while using your current audience and getting more of their attention. Okay, so let's dive a little deeper on this. Okay, attention equals energy, energy equals money. Okay, get more attention, you'll get to help more people, which will help you increase your profit. Okay, one more thing on marketing. Right now is the time to become a content machine. The more great content you produce, the more you're going to have people knocking on your door to work with